Class 10 Science Chapter Control and Coordination. Control and coordination in animals. It is brought about in all animals with the help of two main systems, A. Nervous system, B. Endocrine system. Nervous system consists of brain, spinal network and a huge network of nerves. It helps to I. Receive the information from environment, 2. Receive the information from various body parts. 3. Act accordingly through muscles and glands. Stimulus. Any change in environment to which the organisms respond is called stimulus. For example, touching a hot plate. Response. The reaction of our body to a stimulus. E.g. withdrawal of our hand on touching hot plate. Coordination. The working together of various organs of the body of an organism in a proper manner to produce appropriate reaction to a stimulus is called coordination. Receptors. They are specialized tips of some nerve cells that detect the information from the environment. Receptors are sense organs. Neuron. It is the structural and functional unit of nervous system. They are electrically excitable cells in the nervous system that function to process and transmit information. In vertebrate animals, neurons are the core components of the brain, spinal cord and peripheral nerves. Major parts of neuron include times soma, cell body, times axon, transmits electrical impulses away from the cell body, times dendrites, tree-like structures that receive messages from other neurons, times synapses, specialized junctions between neurons, structure of neuron. Neuron. Reflex action. Reflex action is an automatic response of the body to a stimulus. For example, withdrawal of hand on touching a hot plate. Reflex arc. The pathway taken by nerve impulses in a reflex action is called reflex arc. Voluntary actions. They are performed under the control of a person, e.g. writing. Involuntary actions. They are not under the control of a person, e.g. heartbeat. Mechanism of reflex action. A reflex mechanism involves a receptor organ, an effect organ, and some type of communication network. When a sensory receptor is stimulated, signals pass from it along a sensory neuron to the spinal cord. The message travels out of the spinal cord along a motor neuron to the effector organ, example, a muscle or a gland, which shows the response. Human nervous system. The nervous system of vertebrates, including humans, is divided into the central nervous system, CNS, and the peripheral nervous system. PNS. Human brain. It is enclosed in cranium, brain box, and is protected by cerebrospinal fluid which acts as a shock absorber. Human brain has three major parts or regions, A. Forebrain, B. Midbrain, C. Hindbrain. A. Forebrain, cerebrum. Most complex specialized part of the brain is cerebrum or the forebrain. Functions 1. Thinking part of the brain. 2. Control the voluntary actions. 3. Store information, memory. 4. Center associated with hunger. 5. Receives sensory impulses from various body parts and integrates it. B. Midbrain. It connects the forebrain with the hindbrain. It is the portion of the central nervous system associated with vision, hearing, motor control, sleep-wake, arousal, alertness, and temperature regulation. C. Hindbrain. It has three parts, times cerebellum. It maintains posture and balance of body. It controls body movement and voluntary actions. 2. Medulla, it controls involuntary actions like blood pressure, vomiting, salivation, etc. 3. Pons, it controls involuntary actions like regulation of respiration. Brain is protected by a fluid called cerebrospinal fluid which acts as shock absorber. It has several layers called meninges. It receives input from the sensory organs and sends output to the muscles. Spinal cord is enclosed in vertebral column. Coordination in plants. Hormones, they are chemical compounds which help to coordinate growth, development and responses to the environment. Plant hormones. Main plant hormones are A. Auxin, it is produced in the stem. It promotes cell elongation. B. Gibberellin, it regulates growth and influences various developmental processes, including stem elongation, germination, flowering, etc. C. Cytokinins, they promote cell division and are involved primarily in cell growth. D. Abscisic acid, stress hormone, it inhibits growth, cause wilting of leaves. Hormones in animals. Hormones are the chemical substances secreted by the endocrine glands and transmitted by the blood to the tissues on which it has a specific effect. Why is iodized salt recommended? Iodized salt is necessary because thyroid gland needs iodine to make thyroxine, which helps in regulating the metabolism of carbohydrates, fats and proteins. Deficiency of iodine cause a disease called goiter. Diabetes cause, it is due to deficiency of insulin hormone secreted by pancreas that is responsible to control the blood sugar levels. Treatment, common diabetes can be controlled by medicine, but in severe cases injections of insulin hormone are given to the patients. Feedback mechanism. Feedback mechanism makes sure that hormones are secreted in precise quantities and at right time.